Hey guys, how's it going? I just drug this round bale mover I made up to the house to grease it and clean up a little bit. It sits outside all the time, so try to keep it in semi-decent shape. But yeah, I had another video about this a while back, and it wasn't a really very informative or good video. Just kind of showing it in action and it working. And we've been using round bales for the horses for the last, I don't know, 6-7 years maybe. And I always moved them by hand at the old house, but it was a little more flat there. And when we got this new place, it's basically all hill everywhere. So where I had the round bale feeder, when you bring the round bales home on the trailer, you can kind of point and aim and get the first one, where you want it to go. And just hope for the best and it goes where you want it to. But the other two, then you'd have to unload them. And the flattest spot I had was downhill from the feeder. So then trying to get them up to the feeder was just a nightmare. And that's when I decided to make this. I've seen some that break kind of in the middle for ATVs, and they look pretty neat. They want a lot of money for them, so I had just changed this boat axle out on my boat trailer. It was slightly bent. You can see it just chewed the inside of the tires out within a couple 100 miles. They were toast. So axles were actually surprisingly cheap. I changed that out and I had it laying around, and I've had this I-beam forever. I had it at the old house just laying around. I'm not even sure where I got it, but I finally decided to put it to use. And I just attached it with some U-bolts and welded on some pipes for bracing. Then I just bent some angle iron here, made an A. Don't look at the welds too hard. I'll try to stay back. I'm not much of a welder, but hey, they hold. It's just an A-frame welded up in a bale spear from good old Amazon. And then some angles, up and down here for bale support. And a Harbor Freight boat trailer winch and a Harbor Freight hitch, whatever you want to call it. And this thing works great, way better than I expected. Keeps most of the weight off the quad, but when you lay it, crank it and lay it over, you get enough on the quad to where you're, it's not picking the back of the quad off the ground, but you're also not killing the quad with the weight. So yeah, you just kind of hang it like this back in to your bale and crank it down. It lays down. It gets it, I don't know, probably a good 6 inches off the ground. You can't use it on too rugged ground because the bale will drag, but everywhere I use it, and we don't exactly have smooth ground here, it works great. I have no issues moving 5x5 bales with this quad. It's a 700 Grizzly on super steep hills. So yeah, I thought I'd just do a little video about this thing. It's not the prettiest, but it was cheap, real cheap. I don't have very much money at all put into this thing, and it does everything I need it to do. Yeah, there's another video of it in action if you want to see. There's no talking or anything in it. It's just a short little video of me backing up to a round bale and loading it. But yeah, maybe this will help somebody, because pushing round bales without a tractor is no fun. All right, thanks guys.